Hello, and welcome to my channel. I don't own any of the Haikyuu characters or music or anything other than the plot. This doesn't in any way describe how the Haikyuu characters act. It is just for fun, so don't take any of this seriously. All of this is happening IRL unless said otherwise. Enjoy. Thinking Bubble represents thoughts. Friday, September 7th, 2012, at 9 p.m. Are you sure you don't want me to pick you up in the morning? Yes. I promise you. I won't oversleep. Do you want to postpone our meeting to 10? No, I promise. I will wake up early and meet you for breakfast at 9. Okay, love. I will be heading home now. Okay, love you. See you tomorrow. Kunimi pecks Kindaichi's lips softly before Kindaichi jumps from the window in Kunimi's room. Kindaichi looks up at Kunimi and blows him a kiss, making blood rush to Kunimi's cheeks. Stay safe. Kindaichi chuckles and waves before he starts running home. I will set 20 alarms on my phone. Oh, on my computer too. And I believe I have an alarm clock somewhere too. Kunimi walks to his closet and pulls out an old box. He takes 2 alarm clocks and sets them to 8 a.m. Then he sets his computer and phone alarms from 8 a.m. to 8:30 a.m., 5 minutes apart between each of the alarms. Around 8 a.m., Kunimi's room gets filled with loud noise. Kunimi's mom starts banging on Kunimi's door. Akira, hey Akira. How many alarms do you have on? Kunimi's mom opens them to a peacefully sleeping Kunimi. How can this kid sleep through all of this? It sounds like an emergency alert. Kunimi's mom sighs before she turns off all alarms in the room. Then she grabs 2 ice packs from the kitchen and throws them on Kunimi, making him jump. Learn not to wake me up early on a Saturday. Mom? Get up. Why did you set all these alarms? I have to wake up early. We already established that loud noise cannot wake you up. You can only wake up if someone shakes you. Next time just tell me. Because I believe all our neighbors already called the cops for a noise complaint, and you didn't even wake up. Yet. Kunimi yawns and gets up out of bed as his mom just walks away. I should have agreed with you to postpone the date till 10. Kunimi walks to the shower and gets ready before he leaves his room. Do you want to eat breakfast? No, bye. Kunimi arrives at the restaurant at 8:30 a.m. I arrived before you for once. Kunimi takes a picture of himself and sends it to Kindaichi with a message. I bet you today, he. Kunimi smiles at his phone for a few minutes but doesn't receive anything. Maybe he is still asleep. Yeah, probably, that is it. He lives 10 minutes away from here. So, it won't take him so long to get ready and arrive. Kunimi starts to play on his phone while he waits patiently for Kindaichi. Kunimi puts his phone down when it becomes 9:30, but Kindaichi still hasn't arrived. Sir, would you like to order now? No, I am waiting for someone. All right, call me when you are ready. Kunimi nods as he places his phone on the table and starts staring at the door. But time passes, and Kindaichi still hasn't arrived. Maybe he just overslept and is running late. But you would have called and told me if he running late. I will wait for him more. He might arrive any moment. Kunimi stopped looking at the door and picked up his phone to see that he hadn't received anything from Kindaichi. So, he calls him, but the phone rings once and disconnects. His phone is off. He probably is still sleeping because the alarm didn't work. Kunimi smiles and shakes his head before he leaves the store. This will be the first time I will wake you up. Today must be written in history. Kunimi chuckles as he heads to Kindaichi's house, and Kindaichi's mom opens the door. Morning. Hello honey. Is Yutaro home? No. When I woke up, he was already gone. I thought he went to your place like usual. Oh, he didn't. But thank you. Oh, I will call him, so come inside and wait for him. And no need, thank you, ma'am. We plan to meet somewhere. Maybe he just went there before me. Okay, bye. Bye. I will call mom. He might have doubted that I would wake up. And his phone was off, so he didn't know I had already gone to the store. That is it. Call between Kunimi and his mom. Hey, mom. Did Yutaro go to her home? No, why? Didn't you tell me you will meet him to watch a movie? Why yes, but we planned to have breakfast first. And he didn't show up. His phone is also off. So, I thought he might have gone to our home because he thought I would sleep in as always. Well, no, sweetheart. He didn't come here. Did you check his place? Maybe he overslept. Yet, his mom said he left already. Maybe he forgot about the breakfast and headed to the movie theater first. I doubt that is what happened, but I will go anyway. Love you, Mom. Love you too, be careful, bye. You will never forget his date plan. And he wanted to check this store. I know he wouldn't forget that we have to meet there. Or were we supposed to meet somewhere before and go to the restaurant together and I messed up? I will go to our spot in the park. He might be waiting there. We usually meet there first on all of our dates. That must be it. I messed up. I went to the store before him. And his phone is off, so he doesn't know. But he would have found a way to call me. It is already 11 a.m. Kunimi starts running toward the park and stops when he reaches their spot. He is not here. Where is he? Kunimi sits on the bench to catch his breath. I will wait for him until 12, then I will go to the theater. Even though I feel he won't be there either. Kunimi picks up his phone and stares at it. I know you will call me soon. Or at least message me. Right? You will never ditch me. He won't. Kunimi's eyes start to fill with tears, but Kunimi rubs them. No, I am not crying. You will not do that. I will wait for him. He will show up. He will explain what happened. What if he is hurt? Kunimi shakes his head and calls Kindaichi's mom. Hey Akira. Hi. Have you heard from Yutaro? And no, you haven't met him yet? No. Okay, I will see if I can reach him. Come here. No, there is one place I still want to check. I will wait for him there. Okay. If I still cannot reach him, I will ask his dad. Maybe Yutaro has talked to him. Okay. I will call you if he contacts me first. Okay, thank you. Please be safe. Kunimi runs toward the theater and sits near the booth. Please, show up, please. Around 4 p.m., Kunimi's phone starts ringing. Yes? Hi, Yutaro just called me from a friend's phone. Oh, I see. He is fine, then? Yes, don't worry. Thank you. I am so sorry I worried you. I must have gotten the date wrong. I am so sorry I worried you. That makes more sense. I know that Yutaro will never ditch you. Be careful. Why yeah bye. Kunimi's knees crumble under him the moment he hangs up as tears stream freely on his face. He stood me up. He is with his friend. He forgot about me. He. Kunimi stands up and sits in a secluded area near the movie theater. Why did he do this? Or did he forget about our date? Did he? Kunimi stays in his place for what seems like hours before he grabs his phone again. I will continue calling him until he answers. Kunimi calls Kindaichi, but the phone still disconnects. His phone is still off. How come he still hasn't realized? What is he doing that he still hasn't checked his phone? But his mom, right, she said he called from a friend's phone. So, he might have just realized it is off. I will call in an hour then. If he still hasn't charged it, I will go home. Kunimi stays in his place watching people pass by while hoping for a familiar face to show up. Kunimi picks up his phone again and dials Kindaichi's phone as he watches people pass, expecting the phone to disconnect again. But the phone connects. Kunimi's heart races as he places his phone on his ear. Are you going to answer, or are you going to ignore my calls too? Please answer you. Come on. Kunimi's chest gets tighter with each passing ring. He doesn't want to answer my calls too? Is he ignoring me? Hi. Kunimi's breathing stops the moment he hears Kindaichi's slow voice. Akira. Why does my chest hurt so much hearing his voice? Are you fine? I am. I see. I am glad why you are. A sob escapes Kunimi's mouth as tears brim his eyes. Where are you? I am still waiting for you near the movie theater. Kunimi stutters as tears overflow from his eyes, and he starts to bawl. I'm going home. Kunimi manages to say between sobs as he stands up and starts running out of the mall to the busy street. I am so sorry, Akira. Kunimi stops in his tracks as his breath gets caught in his throat after he hears these words. That isn't what I want to hear, Yutaro. That isn't what I wanted to hear. But, see, can we meet in the park? No, bye. Kunimi hangs up and continues running home. Akira, do you want? Kunimi ignores his mom, shuts the door of his bedroom, and locks it. He jumps on his bed, grabs his pillow, and wails into it. Why did he do this? Why did he do this to me? Kunimi continues to cry, ignoring his mom's knocks and worried words. He sobs until he gets numb. After an hour, Kunimi picks up his phone and chuckles with dry tears still on his face. He didn't even bother to call again. I guess I was expecting so much more from him. I thought he would show up at my place. But I guess my expectations were too high. If he doesn't want to see me, then he could have at least called. Kunimi chuckles as he stares at his phone wallpaper. He passes his finger over Kindaichi's picture. Who am I kidding? He didn't even text me. If he cares, even a little, he would have at least sent a message. After Kunimi finishes his shower, he gets under the sheets and hugs his pillow. He grabs his phone hesitantly. Maybe he called when I was in the shower. Yet. Kunimi opens the phone, but his face drops the moment the screen lights up. Tears fill Kunimi's eyes again as he presses the only message he received from his friend. Of course, he didn't call. What did I expect? Kunimi's eyes widen as he looks at the picture he received. And no, that cannot be. He wouldn't do this to me. Yutaro would never. There must be something wrong. Something must be wrong. Kunimi picks up his phone again and stares at the picture of Kindaichi and Kageyama entering Kageyama's house. Did Yutaro ditch me to hang out with Kageyama? Is that why he turned his phone off? He didn't want me to bother him. Did he accidentally ask both of us out, and he ditched the person he doesn't care about? I knew from the start that this would happen. The moment Kageyama gets in the picture, I will be out. Kunimi hugs himself and curls into a small ball as more tears spill from his eyes. But he promised that nothing would separate us. Kunimi's phone starts ringing, but he ignores it until the 7th call. He turns in his bed, takes his phone, and gulps. Kunimi continues to watch the incoming repetitive phone call from Kindaichi until he stops calling and sends a message. Texts between Kindaichi and Kunimi. I am so sorry, baby boy. I love you. Good night. Kunimi throws his phone as he starts to sob again. Why does it hurt like this? Why you? Why? Kunimi grabs one of Kindaichi's hoodies and hugs himself tightly as his chest tightens with each breath he takes. I love you too, Yutaro. Kunimi mutters as he falls asleep while crying. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all enjoyed it. Later guys.